Hello friends, my name's Surreal Meal, welcome back to Forza 5, and today we have this. This is the Corvette C4 with, they are the coolest pop-up headlights I've ever seen in my life. That's fantastic. Awesome. Anyway, this is kind of a special video, I guess. This is going to be sort of a bonus video to the Early Grand Touring Championship. Now, the reason I'm doing this is A, because I completely forgot about the Corvette C4 and I really wanted to use it in one of these videos because I do actually really like the C4. I can't tell you why, I just really do. And the other reason was, well, I had one more event left, which is this one, and I figured, may as well do it. Why not? So we are of course going to Catalonia, which is a track which when it was in Forza 4 I wasn't a huge fan of it, but now in Forza 5 I actually kind of like this track. It's very bright, it's very colourful, and I like that in a racing track. Anyway, there's the C4 on the start line, beautiful. I kind of like the colour this one comes in as well. It's a nice like silvery blue, it's a very cool colour. Right, anyway, let's go. I'm not a fan of that dashboard though, I've got to be honest. It's a bit odd, to say the least. And I like the digital display, I don't like the way the rev counter is though. Okay, this has got some interesting... He's very quick off the line. Oh god, okay. It would appear this is a bit floaty. Right. Basically, I do have to confess, I didn't upgrade the suspension on this car because I thought, you know, it's a sports car from the, well, it's the sports car from the start of the 1990s. It should be a pretty alright suspension. I mean, that's only 20 years. I kind of forgot this is a big American car, and all big American cars have silly soft suspension. And yeah, I thought it'd be okay without upgraded suspension, but apparently not. Apparently not. The inside of all of them. Go, bit of a slide going on there. Yeah, it's got a bit floaty suspension by looks at it. So I mean, that should be fun to contend with. It doesn't handle. It's not the worst thing I've driven. It's just, it's like it's got enough grip, but the suspension just sort of throws it around and off a bit. It's weird. It's a very weird car to drive, this one. Ah dear. There's a GTO coming for the overtake. Again. Yep, there he goes, and there he goes onto the Catalonia sign. The AI, to be fair, they're actually pretty good in this game. You know, they do make mistakes. They're not Gran Turismo zombie AI. The problem I have with them is when Forza upgrades the cars, basically it gives them straight line speed and handling. It tries to sort of do the best of both worlds, which to you and me, you know, we can't drive cars like that because it's quite stupid. You know, you build a car obviously with grip parts first, because grip in a racing game is quite important. Speed is very important, but grip is more important because of course things like tyres are the only thing that really make contact between your car and the road, really. And on Forza, race tyres make a massive difference. You know, driving cars with stock tyres, at least for me nowadays, seems a bit odd. You know, I can't really drive stock cars much anymore because they just feel a bit odd to me. So when the game upgrades cars, it's a bit, it's like I've got no straight line speed compared to them. But the good news is, at least on Forza 5, it feels a lot more like they're affected by bad handling, which is good. There's that floaty suspension again. Oh god. Yeah, it's... The car seems to just lift and weave and do all sorts everywhere pretty much. Under braking it leans forward. If you go around the corner at speed, it'll lean from side to side. It's quite terrifying, actually. Although I have to admit, I don't know, I'm quite weird, and I don't actually mind cars with soft suspension. I actually quite like it in some cases. I don't know, there's just something, it feels kind of cool to take a car around the track that's got super soft suspension. I don't know, maybe that's just me. don't like this one, but I mean, other cars, you know, I have modified cars to have purposely, yeah, voice crack, purposely soft suspension at times. Oh god, so Catalonia going around that corner. Yeah, I mean, Catalonia is a track that I'm not a huge fan of, however, you know, I definitely don't mind it, especially in this game. It's starting to grow on me quite a lot. I used it for the Volkswagen comparison that we did on Thursday last week, which if you haven't seen that video, then you can find that on my channel. It's a pretty cool one, and I believe I'm probably going to end up doing some more videos like it. I'm not actually sure. Bit of a scrape down the side of there, bit of scrape down that side as well. Yeah, I'm not quite sure precisely what the next one's gonna be. I haven't recorded it, I haven't even really thought about it. But all I know is I'm gonna probably continue them. I'm not sure. There are people on YouTube who do very similar series, obviously, because Forza, you know, everyone wants to find out the best car for the best possible whatever. So, you know, if they know that, then people are obviously going to make videos showing people what the best cars are and what. So I'm going to try and choose some unconventional ones. The Scirocco R versus the Golf R is not one that you usually actually find. Usually, you know, it would be, I don't know, the Golf versus insert small four-wheel drive car here, RS3 Sportback maybe, whereas the Scirocco would obviously get pitted against the Focus ST or something like that. Now, the Scirocco and Golf video actually brought off something interesting, which I was actually reading about today. So, I was reading some articles on Jalponic, I believe that's their name, I'm not too sure. Anyway, they are a website which basically does car news and whatnot, and they have tags for Forza and whatnot. And they're speaking about how a Forza rep, so to speak, was speaking about you know, the cars of Forza and how they don't always take the manufacturer's stats as gold, if you know what I mean. Like, they don't go straight by them, they actually run their own dyno tests and whatnot, which is actually very intriguing when you consider the Volkswagen video. You know, I actually found out the Scirocco produced 261 horsepower and the Golf produced 268. Now, according to Volkswagen, the Scirocco should have 276 horsepower and the Golf should have 296. That's a huge power gap there. You know, there's only 4 horsepower between them when there's supposed to be 20. That's insane. Anyway, I wasn't really focusing on the race, I sort of got to the front, broke free, and that was sort of that. How are we looking? Ooh, bit scraped on. That's not too bad from the front. Not too bad from that angle either. Give me my credits. Oh, there we go. 12,000, Jesus Christ. That's a lot of credits. That's certainly more enjoyable than driving around the Bugatti circuit. Nah, nothing's levelled up there. Series complete, so that's early Grand Touring out the way, which is pretty good. Come on, menu, load, give me my credits. Give me more credits. There you go, you get the grand total of 12,000 credits for completing that. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and until next time, farewell.